Hello guys and welcome to this video on a migration from VLAN to another VLAN. As you see here we have VLAN 111 as you see. We have that on port 3 and port 8 configured, but also on these other ports here. Now if we want to change that, we'll have to go to addressing and VLANs and change it there. But first and foremost we're going to do a change here. So as you see we have a backup port here which we can use for that. First and foremost, I want to actually change it on the switch settings. So let's go to switch settings here. And let's change it to the new management VLAN which we want to use. That will be 999 here, save changes. Now we'll go back to the switches. And let's configure this port to VLAN 999. So let's put it here on the trunk, native VLAN update. And we're gonna check also if the configuration is up to date, which it is, meaning the configuration will be pushed to this device. If it says out of date, we've lost sync with the device, or we'll have to wait until the update is finished. Now, as you see, we have some port bouncing here, but we'll actually go to addressing and VLANs now. Let's see. Actually, let us sit on the right SSID here. There, okay. Now let's go. As you see, we're getting this device is using a DHCP from another VLAN. That is because we have added the switch settings here to the other VLAN. Now let's update it here on addressing and VLANs. Now here on VLAN 111, let's change that to 999. Next. So we're gonna keep the same IP address and just update. Now when we do the update, we will also see it on these ports here, on the MX ports. So that is great. Now let's save. Alright, now let's go to the switches. See if we lost ping. No, we did not. And let's see the result of the device here. Okay, as we can see, it's still on VLAN 10. The port that is active is this port here. And the port here is the backup port. So we did not actually lose connectivity. But anyways, it's good to have this as a backup in case we get an issue with the switch not connecting to the cloud. So now what we can do is instead we can update this port also. And if we want to update all the ports, we can actually go to switch ports. We can update all the switch ports here, and let's write something, trunk ports. And we'll put them on the trunk, native VLAN, there, allowed VLAN all, and update. Now we go back to the switch. Alright, as you see, I got a little bit of request timed out there, and that is because I was actually using here. So we have the new VLAN updated. As you saw before, we had VLAN 10, and now we have VLAN 999. So the reason we had VLAN 10 instead of VLAN 111 is because we had some issues before on this switch, and it took the VLAN 10 instead. But anyways, that's how we updated it. So as long as we had cloud connectivity to the switch, we could actually update all the ports, and in that way we will actually get the correct VLAN. So as you saw there, even though I updated this one, this port, to trunk native VLAN 999, it still was using this one, even though it had 111 as its native VLAN. But when I updated them all to the correct one, they all got the IP address. So let's go to the access port and see if it also got the correct VLAN and the correct IP address. So it's still complaining, but soon enough this warning will disappear. As you see, this device is using a another. Yeah, so it's the correct IP address here. It will maybe only take some time until it changes. Let's see actually on. Yeah, there's no settings here for the VLAN, only here. Only from the switch. Right, we can actually bounce that port. And same for the other ports. So let's do a bouncing on that port. Let's go to the, let's see here, let's disable and re-enable. And do that. Yeah, that's the access point actually that I'm sitting on, so let's not bounce that right now. But now we should actually, the warning should be removed after that one. Right, the switch is green now. Let's see. Soon enough the access point will also turn green. Maybe I'll just need a reload on this one. Let's do reload. There. So now the warning is gone and everything is back to normal, as you can see. Alright, so that is how you migrate the VLAN to another VLAN. So obviously if you have a lot of switches, it's important to have a backup connection, as I did here. So in case one of them fails, you will have another one ready to go. So that's all for this lecture. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.